Okay, guys, this is Maya 2016. I have decided to make a series of videos called Maya Simplified. Basically, these videos are for people who are just beginners, and let us create a cute. Click this Q icon. Now it is created. Now a beginner finds so many menus on the right side, on the top, everywhere there are menus, and he can easily get lost in the menus. So I have decided to guide the beginner into something very simple where he can create a model very fast with minimum number of menus. Okay, first of all, I use maximum workspace. So I press Control space bar. With this, you will get rid of all the menus. And secondly, for a beginner, he should be very confident in navigation. So I use Alter button for that. Alter and click will give you a dolly camera where you can see the model around. Next, panning, same Alter button with the middle mouse button pressed. So you can pan on the scene in the scene. And lastly, middle mouse scroll button I use for zooming. So you can zoom, I just roll the button so you can zoom. So these three things you should master first before doing any modeling. Now let us delete this cube, press delete. Now I use marking menus because there are no menus available on the screen right away. I use marking menus, that is shift right click gives you a marking menu. So shift right click, here's the menu, and let's create. These are the various things you can create here. Let us create a polysphere. This polysphere, you can see half is in the bottom and half is in the top. So let me hide this grid. I don't want it. Now, if you just right click after the component or object is selected, you'll get a menu. This menu, you can travel through various component levels, that is edge, face, vertex, etc. So let us just change our component level. This is the object level, object mode. So from the object mode, let us change to face mode. So if you click on any face, now it gets selected. Okay, now let us select all the bottom faces. Check whether they're selected properly or not, and then delete. Once you have deleted it, again right click and go to edge mode. Here you can, within this mode, you can select edges like this. So let us select the bottom edge totally, double click it so that you can completely select all the edges in the bottom. Now shift right click gives you a menu what you can do with this edge. So let us extrude edge, and first we have to change the pivot to the world coordinate system. Then you just extrude. That's it. So I'll be working on the same edge loop. So let me select again because we are in the edge mode. We can select it, shift, right click, extrude again, change the pivot to world coordinate system. This time I will scale it. So let us scale it like this. So scaling is done. Let us scale it a little more. That's it. Again, we'll select the same edge loop, double click, shift right click, extrude, change the coordinate system, then extrude it down. A little more. That's sufficient. Now again select the loop, edge loop, shift right click to extrude, change the pivot to the world coordinates, then scale it to towards the center a little. Okay, that's it. Come out of it, click anywhere, it will come out of it. Again select the loop, edge loop, shift right click, extrude, change it to world coordinate center, then extrude downwards. After extruding downwards, we'll scale it also so that it becomes a taper. This is it. Click some anywhere, it will go off. Command will be complete. Select the edge loop again, shift right click, extrude, change to world coordinates and extrude it downwards. And similarly, click anywhere, it will go. Take the same edge loop, again extrude it. But this time, after changing the coordinates icon to the world coordinates, you scale it uniformly so that it closes. Click anywhere, it will go. So this is what I'm trying to do is a Shivling. It is a symbol of Lord Shiva. So now we are in the edge loop, so we'll change it to vertex mode, wherein you can see all the pick and manipulate the vertices. So let us pick these 6 vertices and click W and move them outside. Click anywhere to complete the command. Now we'll go to edge mode again. And this time we'll shift right click and create. You have to select an edge so that you get all the commands for that edge. Shift right click, insert edge loop tool. So if you insert edge loops like this, click and insert an edge loop. Let us edge loop in the center again here. One more. Here. Now these edge loops will make edges sharper. If there are more edge loops, your edge will be sharper once you smoothen the model. We'll be smoothening the model in the end. So beforehand only we have put couple of edge loops. Okay. Press Q to get out of the tool. Now let me select this edge, double click, and then shift click this edge, shift click this edge. So these edges are selected now. Let me press W to move those edges downwards. So once you click this, once you move this, you'll get a nice shape of Shivlinga, wherein after doing your puja, all the milk is collected and directed outside. Now we are in edge mode only. Let us create more edges, edge loops. Shift right click. But for that, you have to select one edge first so that you will get that edge loop command. Insert edge loop tool. Okay. Now let us insert few more edge loops so that after smoothing, we will get nice model with proper edges. At every intersection, if you provide two edge loops, on smoothing, you will get a nice, a little sharper model there. Okay, we have created edge loops. Now that we have created all the edge loops, let us smoothen. Press Q for exiting the command. Then first we have to take the model to the object level. Right click, object mode. Now click it again to select it and then shift right click. Then you select smooth. Smooth it to just one division. That's okay. Now this is our model which is more smoother. Okay. Now select the model, right click. Let us assign a new material. Okay, the material tab has come. Let us select a blend material for our component. Now all the blend properties panel will pop up. So Let us change the color here. Select some color which is dark and towards the red. Okay, let us close this blend window. Now, if you unselect it, this is our shivling. This is how it looks. Now, let us quickly take a. Now, Control Enter, Control Spacebar to get all the other menus and zoom to a particular level, proper level where it is visible. Now, let us create, let us render for this particular frame, render the current frame. So that is our Shivlinga rendered. That's it, guys. I'll be uploading this video on my YouTube channel also, Cache Animation. You can refer whenever you want. It will be a series of videos. I'll be creating some simple models for you to understand without messing around with the complex menus of Maya. So that is the end of Maya Simplified Part 1. Thank you.